Fourth graders, this is your fifth grade binder. We are going to go through it with you. So as you can see, we no longer have cassettes, but we have a 2-inch binder. Inside, the first thing you will see is your assignment notebook, where you will keep all of your assignments and your parent's signature and anything else that needs to be communicated between home and school. After your binder, you may find some forms that your teacher may or may not give you to keep in a sheet protector that maybe you want to use all year, such as rubrics or lunch menus or anything that you would need from month to month. Behind that, you will still have a take-home folder. The take-home folder should only have a few items in it because they are not meant to hold more than that. On one side will be your take-home and on one side will be your bring-back. Please do not use the side pockets as those cannot fit very many items. This will hold your take-home and bring-back items. Behind that, you will see your math tab. The tabs do have pockets. Those pockets are for any resources or forms that you want to use all year, such as templates or important documents. Behind the tab, you will find your class notes, which could either be in the form of a notebook, loose leaf notes, or Cornell notes. Behind that, depending on what your teacher uses, behind that you'll find your problem set, which will help you with your homework and should go home every night and be brought back to school every day. Then your next subject, which will be reading. Again, in the tab, you will find pockets, and they may hold any forms or documents that you will use all year. There should only be a couple of documents within that tab. Behind it, you may find some class notes or important resources that you are not putting into your reading notebooks. Your teacher will let you know what goes in there. Behind that will be your writers. Again, in the tab, anything that you will use all year can stay in there, or important documents. Behind that will be anything you're working on in writing, such as pieces that you are working on that are not in your composition notebook, maybe rough drafts, and maybe some writing samples would be in here. Behind that, you will find your social studies tab. In the pocket, maybe again, important documents such as maps or maybe a project that your class is working on. Behind that tab, you'll find your class notes for that unit. Every unit with science, social studies, math, reading and writing, you will clean out that tab, staple all those items together, and then get yourself ready for that next unit. You will then find your science tab with your pocket. You'll find your notes behind that. And finally, your last tab will be your Words Their Way, where you will have any documents that you want to keep for the entire year, such as maybe a menu of choices for Words Their Way, things that you want to reference. And then behind that, you might find your Words Their Way list. Keeping your binder organized is really important to being successful in 5th grade.